Let me just take a sip of my Starbucks. Feel very beauty guru right now. Hello everybody, welcome back to Making It Up. I'm Isa and today's video is very exciting. If you saw my video last week, I did a haul on some things that I bought while I was in Australia and America, and you know, I bought a lot of things. So basically for today I'm doing a first impressions on most of the things that I featured in that haul. If you've yet to see it, go check that out first, then come back and watch this video. But yeah, I have a mix of high-end stuff, some drugstore stuff, as I said, some things I bought in Australia. So I am very excited to be trying all of these. Most of the things I've held off using just for this video, just for you, and I am dying to get into them. So less chatting, more putting on makeup. Let's go. I'm gonna start off with my eyes first because I always just start off with the eyes. This is gonna be a very simple look. The objective is just to try things. It's not to create something revolutionary, so do not come for me. I am just gonna do, you know, something simple with a product that I have. Every product that I use that isn't for this first impressions, I'm just gonna do off camera. I'm gonna let you know what they are, but yeah, that's just gonna save us a little bit of time. I'm not gonna prime my eyes because I'm going in with this Revolution Eye Pigment, Makeup Revolution Eye Pigment, and it's a cream product, so I don't like to use a primer whenever I use a cream product. But first, I wanna add a little bit of dimension, and since I don't really have anything else for the eyes that isn't like metallic, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline City Bronzer in 100, and I'm just gonna add this to my crease. I'm also applying a little bit under my eyes. So far, this bronzer is really good. It's just matte and it blended out well. So hopefully it performs the same on the face. I am now moving on to this Makeup Revolution Eye Glisten in Dreamland. It has a glitter side and this side, and I'm gonna be using this side as just an all-over wash of color. I don't know how to approach this. I think I'm gonna go in with a flat brush and just apply a little bit of this on the eye, and then I'm just gonna blend it out because I don't know how well it's gonna go. Okay, this dries very quickly, like really quickly. Holy crap. Switching to my finger because this dries literally in seconds. You don't get a lot of playtime with it, and I don't know how I'm gonna blend it out because, oh god, crisis. Okay, so I like the color and everything, but it looks a little patchy. It doesn't look very well blended because it just dries so quickly. I'm gonna try to fix that right now. Somehow I just made it worse. Lovely. I like this. I think as a shadow topper, it's really nice. It's foily, as you can see over here. It doesn't really look the same on the eyes. The problem with this is that it dries down insanely quick, so you get 5 seconds of playtime, which isn't ideal because if you need to blend it out like I did, it's not gonna blend out very well and you will end up looking like this. But I think if you're only using it as like a lid shade or a shadow topper, I think it will work really well. I'm gonna attempt to blend this on my lower lash line because I want it to look, you know, kind of seamless. And now I'm just gonna try the glitter side. I know this glitter side is literally just glitter, so I'm gonna try to put this on like the center of my lid, kind of like a halo eye. Okay, so the glitter kind of burns. When I apply it to my lid, it kind of takes off the product that was already there. Oh my god, this literally just took off, like, I don't know if you can see, but it took off so much eyeshadow. What the hell? No. Okay, so this is a mess. The glitter side, not great. Don't recommend it. Don't use it. It's fucked. If you're not applying anything else on your lid other than glitter, then I think you're safe. But if you want to apply both of these, I don't recommend that. Okay, now I'm just gonna define my lash line a little bit, put some eyeliner on, and then I will be right back to try the mascara. Okay, so I did some eyeliner and brows off camera. Now it's time to try the Maybelline The Falsies Lash Lift Waterproof. This is what the wand looks like. Very similar to the Better Than Sex. From what I can see, this mascara is really just lifting my lashes, and it isn't very clumpy or anything, it just lifts. It's not really volumizing, mostly lifting, but that's kind of like what a lash lift is anyways, so it's looking good. After I've smudged mascara literally all over myself, I'm really enjoying this actually. I think it's really nice. It gives a nice curl to the lashes. I think I'm gonna have to test how it actually wears throughout the day and how I will be able to take it off because it's waterproof. Over time, when I use it more, I'll be able to really give you guys my actual opinion. Maybe I'll do that on Instagram. But as a first impression, I'm really pleased. What I've been most excited to try is definitely the Bite Changemaker foundation. I wanted to put this on my face for the whole week, but I was like, you gotta hold on just a while longer so you can try it on camera. So I waited for you guys. I have the shade M55. Hopefully it's not too dark for me. And I'm also gonna use the Juno & Co. microfiber velvet sponge thing. I've already wet this. It is really big compared to my face. Okay, so the foundation is actually a little bit dark, but not a lot. But I don't know if I'm liking it with this sponge because it doesn't, like, it's not really blending out all that well. Probably shouldn't have done a first impressions on both of those, but I really like how it looks on my skin. Honestly, it looks very healthy. It did cover up most of my redness and my little blemishes. There's some that are slightly bigger and redder that it didn't cover completely, but I am really happy with the way my skin is looking right now, though it does feel like the foundation is still on top of my skin, and I don't know if it's ever gonna like sink in, you know. So moving on to the concealer, I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Light Beige. So I'm just gonna apply this slightly, just a little bit under my eyes and blend it out with the same sponge. Also adding a little to my blemishes. I really like the concealer. It's actually not too dark for me. It ended up working out really, really well. And it feels really nice under my eyes. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't look heavy either, but the coverage is really good. I'd say it's more of a medium coverage so far. Definite win. Now I'm just gonna set everything and I'll be right back to try on some cheek products. So I'm gonna use a city bronzer that I used on my eyes as my contour, and then use this Natio Desert Sands bronzer as a bronzer because this has a little bit of a sheen to it. Ooh. Whoa, this is nice. Blended super easily, and it isn't super pigmented. Okay, so yeah, I like this. It blended out really well. It looks very natural because I only did a little bit since I'm going in with another bronzer, but it works really, really well. And now for the Natio Desert Sands, I'm gonna go in with a bigger brush and I'm just gonna blend the other bronzer with this one. I like that one as well. I think it really just gave me a little bit more life. But I feel like the shimmer particles on it are definitely, like, you can tell when I move my head, you can definitely tell that there's a little bit of shimmer going on there. And I'm not sure how I love that because I don't love having my entire cheek being shimmery. So this one might have to be reserved for summery makeup because I don't know, I'm not crazy about it. The last thing for the cheeks that I have to try is the Physicians Formula Organic Wear Dewy Blush Elixir in Gorgeous Peach. I have tried this already. Couldn't resist. I had to use it because it looked so pretty and I love the color of it. I only used it once though, so we're gonna use it again today. This doesn't really disturb any of the powders that I laid down before it. It just kind of lays on top of it, looking beautiful. And this is a dewy blush, so it's not gonna set down. It's always gonna stay a little bit, you know, dewy and wet. Just makes me look healthy. I love the color. Obviously it's peachy and I wish they made more colors. I think they only make one other color. I was gonna apply some highlighter, but since all the products that I've laid down on my cheeks are more on the dewy side, I will not do that. Instead, I will just set with this new product from Morphe. This is the Mattifying Continuous Setting Mist. I don't feel overly, you know, oily right now, but I'm just gonna apply a little bit of this to see how it works. The mist is great, the scent is great as well, and immediately I feel a little bit of tightening sensation on my face, and I definitely can tell that it mattified like my T-zone where I was looking a little bit oily, and it isn't very invasive. It actually doesn't feel extremely tight, it doesn't feel uncomfortable, so Last but not least, we have the lips. I am trying out the Lime Crime Plushies in Cherry Soda. I already know I love this formula, but this color is so cute, so I'm just gonna line my lips and then I'll be back to try it out. Okay, let's give it a go. Safe to say, I love this shade. I love the formula. I love how it's sheer, but at the same time you do get a, you know, it packs a punch. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with this color. I usually only wear more orangey reds, but this is kind of raspberry and I am living for it. I'm obsessed. I love this. I love this. Oh my god, yes. After the lip is on, the look is complete. Let me just zoom you guys in a little bit more so we can see what worked and what, you know, isn't that great. Okay, so we're a little bit more zoomed in. You can see the face up close. As you can see, it is fairly covered. I do, you know, it's even, but I do still have a little bit of my blemishes showing through. That isn't a problem for me. I really, really enjoyed the foundation and the concealer. I'm not entirely sure about the sponge. I feel like it might have altered the way the foundation and concealer went on. And then for the eyes, I really like the foil side as a topper though, and the glitter, definitely not. Also mascara, really enjoy it. I don't know if it's gonna be super hard to take off because of the fact that it's waterproof, so hopefully it isn't because I really like it. And then for the cheek products, I loved everything except for that Natio bronzer. A little bit too shimmery for me. There's shimmer all over my cheek now, and that is not the look that I like to go for. But the blush and the other bronzer work amazing for me. And then last but not least, lips. So amazing, so beautiful. Love the color, love the formula. I will be wearing this so much. Surprisingly, this is like my favorite thing I tried today. Also the foundation, I really love. And that is it for my first impressions of today. I am very surprised that I enjoyed most of these products. Oftentimes when I do first impressions, there's a lot of products that I'm like, eh. This time there are just one or two, so I am very excited about that. This was such a fun video to film. I have to do it more often. If you also enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. It gives me a lot of feedback on what you guys like to see, and if you would like to see more of me, make sure to subscribe. I post easy and real makeup and beauty content every week, so if you're into that, do not forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new about some beautiful products, and I will see you in the next one, okay? Bye everybody! Mwah!